Well, good morning, resilient leaders. I'm on my walking trail this morning, doing my awesome circadian rhythm exercise, doing my grounding, making sure that I get all of my morning routine in before I get started doing a day of God's beautiful work. And just want to talk to you this morning since it is Holy Tuesday. I want to talk to you about the hidden breakdown that leaders like us can't afford to ignore. So, if your health is still failing, you're not really league, you're not really leading. You're lagging. And there is science that can save you, and it's already here, but the truth is you're not using it. Uh-oh. You're not using the tools that are available to you right now, today, that could bring you freedom. So, today being Holy Tuesday, let's talk about this a little bit. It's the day that Jesus looked directly at the leaders and he said, the Pharisees, right? The people who were respected, they were powerful, they were admired. And what Jesus did is he just exposed the truth. He said, look, you look clean on the outside, but, on the inside, you're just breaking down. So does this sound familiar to you? I want to speak directly to the high performers out there for a minute. Because, you have built your businesses, you lead the teams, you make the decisions, you make the deadlines, you make the miracles happen. You walk in your God-given genius every single day. But look, if your energy is crashing, if your gut is still a mess, if your brain fog is creeping in and your hormones are completely out of control, here's the truth that you really don't want to hear. I'm sure you don't want to hear this, but I need to say it. You're falling behind. And that's not the position of a leader. You don't settle. You don't surrender. You've risen to the top by staying ahead of the curve. So I got to ask you this question. Why on earth are you allowing your health to be the one area where you're reactive, you're stuck, and you're totally unsure? I mean, you're never like this with anything in your life. So let me make this crystal clear for you. The science that we have now has already caught up. And if you haven't, you're losing. And I know because I was losing too. And here's where it gets really controversial. And I need you to hear this because I am a medical scientist. I've spent years in the lab, in research. I earned my master's and my PhD, right? Okay? and not just in any old field, okay? I was specialized in chronic illness and autoimmune disease, in immunotoxicology, okay? But when my own body started breaking down, when I developed my own 7 autoimmune diseases, I realized something really horrifying. Even with all my advanced education and all that experience, I was not taught how to heal by the medical establishment. The system I trusted didn't give me the tools to reverse disease, but only to manage it with drugs, I still had symptoms. I still had suffering. I was just barely surviving. I was actually dying. So I did what all good leaders do, and I searched for more. I found the new science that is out there. It's been there, you guys, okay? The cutting edge breakthroughs in genetics, in mitochondrial bioenergetics, in cellular regeneration, root cause medicine that my professors never taught me. And this is what saved my life. It not only saved my life, it saved my mission. It made my calling, okay? And that's why I'm so emotional about this when I talk to you about this. I went from being disabled and hopeless and, I was told that I would never recover. And now I'm walking in my health, in my energy, and in my purpose again. I don't have any more big pharma Band-Aids, and I had 20 of them. No more masking my symptoms, no more managing, no more silent suffering. I am not just surviving, I am winning. And now, this is my calling, to bring other powerful leaders like you with me. I don't want you to fall behind. There is so much more, because this isn't just about you personally getting better. It's about you rising up and fulfilling your God-given mission at full capacity with absolutely nothing holding you back. Look, you were created for more than just burnout and brain fog and being tired and, and the hormonal things and all of that craziness, all those symptoms, okay? You were created to dominate the territory that God has given you with clarity, with strength, and with absolute unstoppable energy. But you need the truth, and you need the tools. We now know how to test for and correct the genetic mutations that are blocking your cellular pathways and absolutely destroying your foundation. Please hear me say that. You're destroying your foundation, and you don't even know it. But we know how to reverse that. We also know how to reverse the cellular breakdown. We know how to identify all the mitochondrial and energy dysfunction. We know how to eliminate those stealth, invisible infections and all of that toxic overload that's keeping you inflamed and destroying your brain health. We know how to give your body the blueprint to rise again. And this is not fringe, okay? This is not just theory. This is real medical science that's literally 17 years ahead of what your average doctor knows. Okay, that ought to piss you off. And it's the truth, okay? The studies confirm it. It's the truth. And if you're not using this, you're behind too. You're still guessing. You're still throwing darts at this, right? Still throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what will work, right? All the supplements, all the craziness, right? Yeah, you need some supplements, okay? But you gotta know how to use them. You can't just buy everything on the internet that pops up on your screen. I mean, look, you could be doing more damage that way because you've got no data on your body. You don't know what's happening. You haven't done the testing. You don't know exactly what your body needs and the correct dosages at the right timing. Okay? You got to get help with this. If you're still having your symptoms, then you're not using the tools that are available for you right now to set you free. You're still guessing, and worst of all, you're falling behind while your body is betraying you. While that inflammation that's causing all of your many symptoms, right? It's all inflammation, guys, okay? And it's causing all your symptoms. It's causing the brain fog. It's causing the gut issues. It's causing the pain. It's causing all of your suffering. And you're doing it to yourself most of the time, and you don't even know that. Okay, there are so many things that I want to teach you. So many things. But you don't have to fall behind. Today, you can rise. You can take back your control with that same fire and that same focus that made you who you are. This is your resurrection moment. Your body is not your enemy. It's your most powerful asset that God gave you, but only if you learn how to master it. So I'm here to uplevel you today. Stop managing your symptoms. Stop being the one who wins everywhere except in your own health. I'm going to drop a link once I finish this live video for you. I got to do my walk. Look, it's so pretty. And I love being here in the morning where I can just take a walk and do all my beautiful lifestyle practices, all my foundational practices that made me the healthy woman, the healthy leader that I am today. This is what God taught me how to do, and I'm going to teach you how to do it too. We're going to identify your root causes. We're going to reverse the damage. We're going to rebuild you stronger, sharper, and more alive than you've ever been. Because you were not made to crash. You were made to rise and to lead a movement of world changers who rise with you. So join me. This is Holy Tuesday. Don't fall behind. Step forward. Take back your control. And rise. I love you. I'm going to go take my walk, drink my lemon water with my minerals and my apple cider vinegar. I'm going to make sure that I have my prayer time alone with the Lord because He is going to align my day. He is going to give me my marching orders for the day so I can be that amazing, great leader that He called me to be. I want the same for you. There's so much I have to teach you. Please keep coming back to my YouTube channel. Please like this video and make a comment so I can talk to you. I would love to get to know the new people who are coming on to our, this big project that I'm doing for YouTube. It's a big deal, right? I'm having to up-level. I'm having to learn in order to make the impact in the world that we really need to make because, look, you're not supposed to be suffering. You're supposed to be leading. You're supposed to be doing amazing things. And if your health is holding you back, it's time to rise up. It's time to level up. It's time to fix this and move forward. All right, so I'm going to go do my morning routine. I love you. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye.